Is there more to midlife than just getting through it? Absolutely. Welcome. I'm your host, Debbie Cunningham, jazz artist turned midlife mentor, and I'm here to say to you loud and clear, it's time for your midlife crescendo. Welcome back, friends. We've had snow here in Middle Tennessee and a few sub-zero temperatures, enough to make me want to hibernate through winter. My husband is joking with me more and more that retirement in Florida is sounding better and better. I hope wherever you are is sunny and warm, unless, of course, you love the cold, that is. Okay, today on the podcast, we are talking about midlife pivots, but not just any pivot. Today, we are talking about yours. Do you feel like the leading lady of your own life? Or are you currently playing a supporting role? Do you find yourself excited about this next season and all you are accomplishing or even dabbling in? Or do you feel like life is passing you by right now and you just seem to facilitate everyone else's life instead of your own? Are you actually living your life or existing through it? I know I've had times where I have felt all of those things. When we aren't actively living our lives, days become weeks and weeks become years, and we are still talking about what we will do someday. To borrow a quote from the holiday, you're supposed to be the leading lady of your own life. I love how my friend Jeanette put it in episode 22 of the podcast when we were talking about pursuing our dreams after raising our kids. She said, "Our life is like a book filled with many chapters, but our book doesn't end because our children grow up." And I'd like to add, or our life doesn't end because we go through menopause or a divorce or turn a certain age, say 40, 50, 60, even 70. We just start a new chapter. Dreams don't die because we hit midlife. They just change. I think sometimes we forget that. We may have had dreams for something when we were younger, but then we put our career or aspirations on pause because we had a family or needed to care for a loved one, or we have had a huge disappointment that stops us on the path. But that doesn't mean the dream has to turn to ash. We just have to start writing the new chapter of our lives. Do you think it's too late for you to realize a long-held dream? So let's take a walk through history and talk about some of the icons that you may know that didn't let age or disappointment stop them. Laura Ingalls Wilder was 65 years old when she published Little House on the Prairie. Think about her legacy. Colonel Sanders started selling fried chicken in his little country service station at age 40. But he didn't franchise until the age of 62. But he started at age 40. Duncan Hines, yes, that cake mix in your pantry, didn't start his culinary career until age 55. And now think about it. It's on the grocery shelves all across the country and versions of it around the world. Julia Child published her very first cookbook at age 49. Anna Mary Robertson, who you may know as Grandma Moses, was 77 when she started painting. Now, I love this story because Grandma Moses was born in 1860 and she died in 1961. So she was 101 when she died. And when she died, her paintings sold for over $10,000 then, and now they're worth hundreds of thousands, upwards to $1.2 million for her paintings. Not only that, but after she started painting, she wrote her own autobiography and then published it in 1952, which means she was 92 years old when her book was published. 92, ladies. In 2008, Stacy Brown was a stay-at-home single mom raising 4 kids when she turned her door-to-door meal delivery service into a multi-million-dollar restaurant called Chicken Salad Chick over the next several years. She had many setbacks along the way, including naysayers who thought a restaurant that only served chicken salad would never work. But she just kept doing the next thing and following the next opportunity. At 40 years old, I was loving being a stay-at-home mom, but a dream kept nudging in my heart. I knew at the end of my life, I would regret not giving myself permission to try to have a professional music career. And at age 41, I released my very first jazz album. But I went on to not only record another album, but to write and produce it as well. And out of that, I wrote a book and had it published. And then 1 year ago, I started this podcast. All because I took action on those little nudges I kept feeling led to do. And if I can do it, so can you. I don't tell you any of that to impress you, but as Michelle Cunningham says, to impress upon you that you can do this too. So I ask you, at the end of your life, what will you regret not giving yourself permission to try? You should do that now. However, I know you because I was you. It's easy to put our own aspirations on hold because we are raising a family or caring for our parents or meeting a plethora of other people's needs. I'm not advocating abandoning your responsibilities, but I am suggesting that God created you with gifts and talents He wants you to use in the world to reflect His beauty and grace and love. And sometimes we just don't make space for it because we are too busy facilitating everyone else's lives. We feel like that's the godly thing to do. But Jesus died to give you an abundant life too, and your dreams also matter. My guest, Debbie Weiss, from episode 45, went from caregiver burnout to a fulfilling life by saying yes to herself. She thought she couldn't do anything about her dreams while caring for her father and then her sick husband. But she changed her mindset from I can't to, well, maybe I can, and began inching her way to cultivate what she wanted in her own life, one baby step at a time. No matter your age, God has good plans for your life. My friend Patsy Claremont from episode 53 said that God is not going to be disappointed in you because you held yourself back. But you will miss out on some good things He has for you if you don't stay open to His leading and to the possibilities He's bringing your way. Now let's just stop right there. Did you know that, my friend? Do you know that you won't disappoint God? He loves you as you are, right where you are. And if you want to stay there, that is fine. So this is not me saying that somehow you are not enough or you need to do more or be more. Not at all. But if you are feeling nudges in your spirit or desires to cultivate aspirations or a long-held dream, I want to encourage you to pay attention to that and stay open to possibility. Keep asking God to open the doors and the path for you to cultivate whatever those things are and in balance with the rest of your life. And if that is you, I would love to help you on your journey. First of all, if you are not sure if you are ready to launch or start something new in this season, I have a quiz for you to help you find more clarity there. Just go to debbiecunningham.net/quiz and you can download the quiz there, or there is a button to take the quiz on midlifecrescendo.com as well. However, if you have already been mulling over starting something new and you know that this is your sign to start something new and you just need help to get started, sign up for my 4 Keys to Launch Masterclass. It's totally free. And I know I can help you take action to get the ball rolling and finally get those ideas out of your head and off the ground. I know because I had to do it for myself. And if that's you, go to debbiecunningham.net/masterclass and you can sign up there. I'll put all those links in the show notes today. Okay, friends, I hope today you felt that nudge to start putting yourself first and cultivate your dreams and aspirations. Life is exciting, and if you want to be the leading lady of your own life or leading man, you are going to have to take some actions to make that happen. Whether you want to go back to school and get a degree, write your memoir, start a business, take your dream trip, or realize a long-held dream, you just have to start. So take the quiz or sign up for the free masterclass, and let's make this year your best year yet. Thanks for tuning in today, and remember, midlife is just a brand new season to find your passion and purpose for your grand finale. Talk next week.